Good evening, World Wide Web. This is James, your favorite ticker picker, with another update video on Plug Power Inc. Ticker symbol PLUG, P-L-U-G. Up to a whopping $13.12 on the day, up 10%. Wow. The first time I saw this stock, I laughed. The second time, I laughed even harder. Interesting company. Maybe it could be the best or the worst thing that ever happened. I don't know. I'm going to let everyone else be the judge. They basically sell hydrogen engines that you can put in your electric car. You can yank out the battery, put in this hydrogen engine, and drive a hydrogen car instead of your electric car. So if you didn't think your electric car was pricey enough, you can add a hydrogen engine to it with the Plug people. Yeah, they'll sell you that engine. I don't know. It seems like it might be a smart idea because electric cars weigh like twice as much as regular cars, and the truth is they're probably just going to kill everybody. Car accidents and road deaths are going to be like double or more once everybody has electric cars, because every simple fender bender is going to involve two cars that weigh 6,000 pounds instead of 3,000 pounds. Yeah, the metal around you, it better get a whole lot tougher. They need to start making these things out of some really heavy steel and a lot more protection in cars. It's going to be really dangerous. Hydrogen seems more reasonable, and it's lighter, and everyone doesn't die when you get in an accident. And you don't have to burn fossil fuels, I guess, to drive it, or do you? I don't know how many fossil fuels it takes to make the hydrogen. I guess we'll make a video about that. But the reason why I said it was my favorite worst company is their balance sheet is freaking shocking. I'm sorry, their income statement. Well, let me make this smaller for you and take you down to see it. Ta-da! Have you ever seen one that bad? Okay, so they're a growing company. Ugh. Last trip, I promise. They're growing. They're going from 140 million a quarter to 151 to 188. We're growing again, 220. And then we went down to 210 here at the end. And the other thing that grows is their losses. Negative 156, negative 173 million, negative 170 million, negative 223 million, negative 206. So they actually lost less, and the more they sell, the more they lose. Basically, is the point of the story. And I think the way this quarter fell off a little bit, and so did their loss, really tells that. It's kind of like they're making something for $500. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, making something for $1,000 and selling it for $500. It's basically, it's exactly what it looks like. Or they're spending an enormous sum of money on their advertising to make this company bigger, and maybe that's where they're getting their revenue growth. Could be either way. They started out at pittance, and then boom, 2021, 502 million for the year. 2022, 701 million for the year. And for this year, looking around 880, 840, 850. Yeah, in the high eights possibly. So they could be cruising up through the high eights from 700 million. So they could be just getting bigger again. These losses, we got 724 million in 2022, 459. We'll call that 1159. What, 1,200 million. Call that 1,800 million. $1.8 billion. Might be able to find it on their balance sheet. Wow, $6 billion in assets in 2021, 1.34 billion in liabilities. What a beautiful balance sheet. And this got worse on the liability end. from 1.34 to 1.7, but this got a little bit worse, but not much worse. 595 to 5.76. Maybe it's excess inventory. Maybe all of these losses are flowing into here, considering this money did not probably appear from the ether. I would imagine that these losses are probably not real. So maybe they're not selling something that they paid 1,000 for 500. They're just taking an enormous amount of money and putting it back into themselves. $2 billion. But look what appeared on their balance sheet. I mean, holy shit. You've got about $3.5–4 billion here that just showed up. And that came from selling their stuff for all of this money. So I guess the question is, if it's a growth story, how long does it grow for? How many people are going to want to do this? There's a lot of questions that I have. Apparently somebody wants to do it to the tune of $800 million a year. $900 million a year worth of people wanting to do it. I don't know how many batteries replacing that is, but that's a lot, I would imagine. You'd have to do it at a reasonable price or you'd never sell it. It's probably somewhere between 20 grand and 50 grand. It's probably competitive with the battery cost to some degree. Or it wouldn't make much sense. And getting your hydrogen, who knows? Hydrogen. Plug Power stock rises, outperforms the market. Energy Group mounts campaign against tough U.S. clean hydrogen rules. I don't know. This one here, God, well, they got so much money. That's the thing. They lose that much, but they got their credit cards, their ability to borrow money would just be phenomenal. They got $4 billion for starters. They also got $1.64 billion in cash. I mean, holy crap, that's a lot of cash. And that could eat up even their worst quarter, like 4 years worth of this. Assuming these were real, genuine losses, I'm not convinced they are. They've added too much to the revenue line. Operating expense, $137 million for the quarter. For the year, oops, for the year, $500 million the operating expense for 2022. That's a pretty big operating expense. I guess that's all the tooling, all the factory, the assembly line, the whole gamut. Payroll, power, rent, the works. That's going to be their baseline to hit the profit. And they're cruising around 900 right now. They're going to probably have to do a whole lot more than that to ultimately reach profitability. They keep pouring money into infrastructure, which I like to see. I don't understand their customer base. I don't know how many people will want to do this. I don't know how easy it is to get hydrogen in your car. Let's just pretend you have a hydrogen engine right now. Please leave in the comments below if you know the answer to this question. Where do I go to fill it up? Where do I get my hydrogen from? Why are these people buying this? Anything you know about it, please do. Should I short this stock or should I assume it's going to get bigger? Are people going to want this product? Are they going to be able to get their hands on hydrogen? And does it solve the grid issues of having to burn fossil fuels and play it off the grid? How much does it cost to get your hydrogen filled up in your car, and how far does that take you? Leave it in the comments below. Save me some time. I'll do another video. Thank you very much. Please like the video and subscribe. Plug Power, if you think this is a good idea, this might be for you. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, though. I'm still not convinced everyone's going to have an electric car. That's where I'm at. but I guess we're getting there very slowly. I think it's going to be another 80 years till the other 170 million cars get replaced. Somewhere around there. We'll all be long dead and gone. But plug power, everybody. Um, for those people, I guess, that have dead batteries in their electric vehicles that need to replace them with something, they can go hydrogen. Yeah, yeah. Like the video and subscribe. Have a great night. We'll see you on the next one.